So here's that same number 6 plug. Looks pretty nasty to me. And still has oil coming out of the plug hole. There. But I'm gonna run a compression check on everything on this side. So that's number 6. Okay, here's number 8, clean as a bell. Number 2, also clean as a bell, clean as a whistle, whatever. And here's number 2, clean as a whistle. I'm not feeling a strong desire to run a compression check on those 3 cylinders where the plug is so clean. I think I'm gonna just focus on that cylinder with the oily plug. Give this some more thought. Am I crazy, or does it appear that there's oil literally running out of this spark plug hole? And you see it's dry now. And it looks to me like wet oil just ran down from that hole. Why do I have oil leaking out of that spark plug hole? And is it coming out of the hole, or is it coming out of the side of the head? Could it be that I got a cracked head that's cracked at about the point of that spark plug hole? Watch that. Take you about a second, but you'll see oil start to appear in that spot that I just wiped off. I see it now, it's all shiny. We got oil coming from right there. I'll take that plug out. So I just pulled that plug out of that hole. This is a hot manifold, so I'm not really wanting to get my hand burnt here, but what it appeared like is that it was leaking oil. Right here. And I'm wondering if that's a crack in the block. In the, not the block, in the head. I wonder if that's a crack in the head. Right there. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Thing about it is, I got a lot of heads sitting around here. It would be a fairly easy thing to just take that head off, put a different head on. I got 3 sets of power pack heads sitting around here. Now I can literally put a plug in that, put that plug right back in there and watch the oil run out of it. So I'm gonna start the engine. What I think I see is oil leaking out of the side of the head, or possibly out of the side of the head and the spark plug hole. It may be, if I put my camera right about here, I don't know if I get a better shot of that area or not, but I'm gonna just reach over in here and start it and then watch it. Watch it. That's interesting. I put a different spark plug in it. I don't see it leaking, and I don't see it. I don't see smoke coming out of the exhaust pipe. I'm not sure that plug is firing. It was an old plug and it had some paint on the head. I might take it off, take it out, put a different plug in there. This just keeps getting interestinger and interestinger. That plug ain't firing. I stuck a plug in there, but it had some paint on it. Let me put it different. Okay, let's try that again. Well, now I don't know. I don't see any leaking. I did see a little smoke. Not a lot. thoughts about a cracked head were not correct, but maybe, you know, I was talking about how that had a leak, and oil seemed to be leaking down possibly into the exhaust manifold, and the hole, piston hole seemed to be quite wet, and the piston, I put a different, not the piston, the spark plug. I put a different spark plug in it, a clean one, and I cleaned up all around that hole. This may still be smoking a little. Well, I mean, it is smoking a little, but that's not a lot. And that could be taking us right back to where we were before when I was talking about the rings still seating. I was reading online where back in the day, sometimes somebody'd buy a car and they'd come back and complain about it smoking. They'd say, you know, just drive it 500 miles or so. Give the rings time to seat. Run some oil through it. And don't worry about it. Starting to feel better about it. I don't know if I've actually fixed anything or if it just healed itself. Sometimes I think, I've had this happen before too. Sometimes I think the good Lord just looks down on me and smiles and makes things better. Because I'm convinced that none of my mechanical knowledge is contributing greatly to keeping things working well. I think the good Lord takes care of me. And I'm grateful for that. I think I might walk away from this for a little bit today. What's that thing about walk away while you're winning? I think maybe I'm winning, so maybe I should walk away before I start losing. I don't know, maybe. I did get me a new arm burn off that exhaust manifold. I figured if I kept reaching up under there, tipping fade sooner or later it'd get me, and it did. Oh well. A little added pain in my life, nothing new. I can handle that most of the time. I like the way she sounds. I'm happy with it. Uh-oh. You gonna stop now? She says, it's time to stop now. Okay. Okay then. Let's go in the house and clean up and make some videos out of all this and let y'all see what I've been doing. And then y'all can all take turns telling me what I should have done. Sometimes that helps. And sometimes it hurts. That's okay. I had somebody tell me off good the other day, and I thought he was a friend of mine, but boy, he laid into me. He just like told me what I was. I ain't heard from him since. I guess he got it out of his system and he don't want to talk to me no more. So some people are like that though. You never know. You think somebody's your friend and then they tell you what a low down sorry scoundrel you are, and you just go, woo, geez. I didn't realize I was quite that bad. I guess if you say so. That weld didn't hold. It's still trying to fall off of there. Dang. I'm going to have to do something better than that. I keep trying to stick that up in there and it keeps sliding off. You'd have thunk with a couple of different welds stuck there like that. It would have stayed put, wouldn't it? You can always do it again. Got the wire sitting here waiting on it. Gonna do you this time? Here then. I tell you what, this thing does get down the road good. I mean, she scalds her way down the road when you gas on it. Go make a few videos, see if you can tell.